5 clever communication strategies to supersize your business. Has anybody told you today you're terrific? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. A sip of nice caffeine in the morning to talk about clever, effective strategies. I was going to say effective communication strategies, but it's kind of boring, so I said clever because it's a more fun word. And clever just means smart, right? Smart things we're going to do to build and grow and supersize our business. And what are those? If you notice, if you've listened to me for any amount of time, you're going to start to hear me repeating things because I want to cover the things that are most important and that will give you the fastest results when it comes to growing and building and supersizing your business. There's a lot of strategies and a lot of things that we do for our business. I think of SEO and things for if you have an online business, and my friend Damon Burton. There are things that take a longer time to get results, but the results are longer and lasting and stronger and better in some of those cases, and other things that we can do to get a quick result, a short-term fix. Now, we don't want to build our business on all short-term hacks, tips, and tricks because they will become ineffective really, really quickly, and we'll have to be changing and growing and doing different strategies and tactics and implementing things in our business all the time. And guess what? Employees and team members, they don't love that. They don't necessarily love change. You, as the founder and CEO of your business and an entrepreneur, probably like change and like to see things moving quickly, but most of the people that actually implement our ideas don't necessarily love that. So let's talk about 5 strategies for communicating in different areas and aspects of our business that are really, really effective. I think they're essential as well as pretty quick to implement. Number 1, of course, we need to harness the power of the digital communication age. We are past the information age and we are into the attention age. And one of the fastest, easiest ways to get attention is to have an online presence. And that online presence has to be omni-channel. I think we talked about this just yesterday. You have to be where your people are, where your customers are, where they want to find you, or where your potential customers will find you. And you have to be providing content and information and sharing things that they care about. Doesn't matter what you care about or your company cares about, because they don't care about that necessarily. They don't care if you're making money. They don't care if you're the latest, greatest thing. All they care about is how that impacts them and will help them get the results they want or help them solve a problem, etc. So ask yourself today, how are we harnessing the power of digital communication? If you don't have a digital communication strategy or presence at all, now is the time to start creating that. You're not going to have it all done immediately, but you can start with one thing and then add another and add another. The next type of communication that we want to have a strategy for is employee content for maximum impact. We want to make sure that we're talking about the things that are important to them. So we speak to their pain points, we speak to their problems, we speak to the results that they want, and we give them content that demonstrates that we have the ability to provide those things and help them get those results. The third type of communication strategy we want to have is, I can't read it. Oh, we want to learn active listening and have feedback mechanisms so that we can hear from the people that we're here to serve, as well as our team members and people within our organization or interested parties, right? We have to have a way to find out what impact our products and services are having on not just the people that we're here to serve, our customers or our preferred customers, the people we want to work with, our ideal customers, our ideal clients, our future possible clients, but as well community leaders or communities that we might be impacting with our products or services or our business. How are we getting feedback? And are we listening to the feedback? Guess what? All feedback is not in our best interest, right? Everything people say about us, if you've ever done enough, you've gotten haters or people that talk bad about you. And usually they're talking bad about you for their own reasons, not because it has anything to do with you or your business. The fourth area we want to have a communication strategy in is diversity and inclusivity. And what this means, we want to have this built into the culture of our business and our business, well, me businesses, but organizations. Diversity is much more than someone's ethnic background, the color of their skin. It is about diverse ideas. It's about communication styles, diversity in communication styles. We don't want to have all the same type thinkers in our organization or on our teams. We want to have diversity in cultural norms and ideas, especially if we're online and we're reaching a global population. We better have a mix of people that consider the cultural impacts of our products and services, things like that. And finally, our fifth way that we want to use clever communication strategies is by using and harnessing and leveraging data analytics so that we can make informed decisions. We need to have a way to collect information, including feedback from different interested parties, and how are we going to use that in our decision making? I am a firm believer in don't just collect it if you're never going to use it, because that is a waste of everybody's time and energy, and that time and energy could be spent on things that are going to help our business more. But there are definitely things we want to find out and know about as far as communicating and growing and building and supersizing our business. We need to know and have a touch or a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the areas that we serve. If a war is going to break out in the area that you're doing business, you might want to have a backup plan, right? If a pandemic's going to come down the pipe and shut us all down, you might want to have a backup plan, like an online strategy that you can implement, which you should have implemented already after 2020, that you can switch to. Entire industries were born and supersized during the pandemic as millions and millions of people lost their businesses that they'd run for decades. So it's up to us to have a contingency plan, and that includes communication plans. If we have good communication plans and systems in place and strategies, we will know about things in plenty of time to act on them proactively so that we're not always reacting. Love to know your take on and thoughts about communication strategies for your business. What do you do? Share with us some of your ideas so that we can learn from one another. Have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.